Hey guys, this is Baking Chris here, and today I am going to do my least favorite movies of all time. So if you like these movies, that's fine with me. I respect your opinion. These are all based off of my opinion, so I hope you like the top 10 video. Number 10 is Teen Titans Go to the Movies. And this is basically based off of one of my least favorite TV shows of all time, Teen Titans Go. And it's basically about the Titans, wanting to get a movie just like the other superheroes. I'm glad I never got to see it in theaters. And I'm glad that I never got to watch the movie at all. But if it comes out on Netflix, I'm just not going to watch it. Number 9 is Sleeping Beauty. And I don't mean to put this in my top 10 spot. But the reasons why I don't like this movie is because I just got bored watching this movie. And plus, I don't know why they call it Sleeping Beauty. What's the purpose of her? Is she ready to go to sleep for something? Yeah. This is like one of my least favorite princess movies of all time. So, but if you like Sleeping Beauty, that's fine. I just don't understand why Disney would make this type of movie. Number 8 is Cats Don't Dance. And this is like one of the worst Warner Brothers movies that I ever watched. And one thing I hate about this movie is this character named Darla Dimple. She is a resemblance to Lola Loud from The Loud House. And I really hate her. She's a brat, she's spoiled, and she yells like crazy. She forces people to do what they ask. I mean, oh my god. I mean, even though I hate Lola Loud from The Loud House, Lola isn't that much annoying. She's okay, but Darla is a lot worse than that. So, yeah, don't watch this movie. The next movie is Sausage Party. And yes, this is like one of the first adult CGI movies. I used to like this movie when it first came out. But then after seeing some type of disturbing head face, I started to not like this movie. This is about food getting killed by other people. They live in a... There's this sausage named Frank. He lives in a supermarket with his friends. And they were excited to go out the doors. Until a jar of honey mustard told them that it's not safe out there. People kill foods. It has a lot of bad words in it. And yeah, this is like one of the worst rated R movies that I watched. I mean, a lot of people confuse it with a kids movie, but you know what? This is not for children. And the title doesn't make sense. How is it a party if it's just food getting killed? So yeah. And then the ending is very disturbing. I mean, come on, Sony. But a lot of people that I know hate this movie. So Byron the multiple interest man actually hates this movie with a burning passion. That's one of my favorite YouTubers. The next movie is Smiley, and I decided not to put a movie poster on there because it's Due to a disturbing picture, I will not show the movie poster. It's just a creepy looking face. So I'm glad I censored the picture. Yeah. This is like the worst, scariest movie that I ever heard of. Okay, up next is The Sword in the Stone. And I don't know why I put that in there, but this movie is about trying to get a sword out of a stone. It is a Disney movie, and I really don't care for this movie at all. I mean, it was just pretty boring. I never liked this movie when I was a kid either. So, yeah. I don't know much about it, but I just think it's horrible. The next movie is the Emoji Movie. And the Emoji Movie is kind of weird, you know. There's this lady who has a emoji who has a creepy smile. And then this main character is Gene, who's in the middle right there. And all he does is just a sad, depressed like face. And then he has a best friend named High Five, which is this. It is kind of weird, you know. I'm not saying that I hate it because a lot of people hate it. These are all just based on my opinions. It's just not that as interesting as the other movies. The next movie is Whiplash. And Whiplash is about a drummer. And he plays music, but his instructor has anger issues. I mean, come on. You're learning how to play the drums. Why would you need an angry musician? My dad watched that movie before, but I never got his opinion on that movie. So, yeah. Don't. Okay, I think this is number 2, and the number 2 movie is Napoleon Dynamite. I used to like this movie because some of my friends were interested in it. But this movie is about this kid who, you know, in high school, who does weird stuff. And his name is Napoleon Dynamite. He eats a lot of junk food, and he's kind of rude. He sounds like he's drunk, and he wears snow boots in the summertime. I mean, isn't his feet gonna be steaming up? I mean, come on. The only thing that I liked about this movie was the intro, because the intro had food and, you know, drawings. Yeah. If you want a better movie, watch SpongeBob. That's the best 2004 movie. And my number 1 least favorite movie is Barney's Great Adventure. And yes, I know that I don't like Barney the dinosaur. Basically, Barney goes on this adventure with 3 kids, Cody, Abby, and Marcella. And they found this magical egg. And what came out of this egg is a koala. And really, koalas don't come from eggs. Only birds do. I mean, there's also platypuses, and snakes come out of eggs, dinosaurs, others. But what koalas? Koalas. And also, this koala looks ugly, and the koala actually can fly. But they don't fly in real life. Basically, Cody was very rude to Barney and the others. Like, I remember watching Barney's Great Adventure, and Cody says, "Aren't you supposed to be dead?" I mean, really, Cody, I know dinosaurs are extinct, but you don't have to be mean. I still don't recommend watching these movies. That's a wrap. So, if you like these movies that I mentioned above, I respect your opinion. But one thing I forgot to say is that the "I Love You" song is annoying. I mean, it's good for Barney to play that song, but the original one was, okay. So that wraps up my top 10 least favorite shows. And if you haven't watched these movies, don't watch them. That's just my recommendation. This is Bacon Chris signing off.